Am I the astronaut for telling my ex I'm not responsible for his grief? Throwaway because my ex knows my actual Reddit, but anyway, I was dating a guy for 4 years. We were very close and our relationship wasn't perfect, but I was absolutely blindsided when he left me. After 4 years of being happy, suddenly he just said it wasn't working. When I pushed, he told me that all these problems he's had with me through our relationship that he never actually told me, and since then we haven't talked. In the last year of our relationship, his mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I do think a big part of why our relationship fell apart was that I never got along with his mother. She regularly insulted me and treated me like I wasn't anyone important. Once at dinner, I went for a second helping of food, and she randomly started talking about articles she read about overeating and obesity. Her son literally weighed more than I did. A year before we broke up, she surprised both of her kids with a family trip, and while she paid for her daughter's boyfriend's way, she told my ex she didn't realize I would want to go, so she didn't pay. We had been dating for 2 more years than his sister and her boyfriend. I didn't even expect her to pay for me, but she didn't even tell me about the trip until I couldn't do anything, really. I couldn't book time off work to come on the trip, so I skipped it entirely. All that to say, I really didn't like his mom, but I always blamed him more because he was the one who should have defended me. A couple of days ago, my ex reached out and told me his mom died. I gave the respectful, normal response of, hey, I'm sorry. I hope you get through it. He didn't get the hint and kept texting me, asking me to hang out. The issue is that he absolutely broke my heart out of the blue. I became very depressed and doubted myself for months and worked hard for this past year to get past him. So, his coming to me for support really pissed me off. And here's where I may have been the asshole. I told him his grief with his mother isn't my responsibility. I said his mom always was horrible to me, so I don't feel obligated to help him on her behalf. To me, the most asshole thing I said, and I regret that a bit. And if he wanted my shoulder to cry on, he shouldn't have dumped me the way that he did. He blew up at me and called me insensitive, and I haven't responded to him since then. But I really want to know if I'm the asshole here. Okay. Thoughts?
NTA.
NTA! Yeah.
I mean, you don't get to break up with someone and then come to them for emotional support when your mom treated them so poorly. Like, I feel like that's a given.
And I don't think, as an individual that anyone owes us their support when it comes to grieving. Like, it's hard, but ultimately it's on you to figure out how to deal with. And this person, he should have known like how little he must value you, OP, to right. Be like to treat you the way that he did and just drop you like a hot tater, but then come back to you and be like, hey, I still expect you to service me. How little you must value someone to just be able to do that. And I think you had every right to call him out. Be like,
yep.
You tried it with kid gloves first. It didn't work, so you had to be blunt. And I think you had every right to. And yeah, I'm not surprised by him getting pissy about your response, but you guys haven't talked since. Leave it that way. That's the way that it needs to be, right? Yeah,
you did the work to get over what happened to you, to heal and move on. Do not let him... What's the saying now? Oh, trauma dump in your DMs.
Yeah.
Don't allow him.
Trying to take a big, hot, steamy trauma dump in your DMs. Don't allow it. I'm sorry, sir. My DMs are not an emotional porta potty.
There you go. No, he doesn't get that. Like, the way that he ended it, the way he left her, like, all of it was very insensitive. So it's really rich of him to come back and say that you're insensitive after what he did to you and allowed his mom to treat you. So.
There you go.
Sorry, dude.
NTA.